The geology of the New River Gorge National Park and how the oldest river shaped the landscape by Marcellus R. Hello, everybody. I'm excited to take you guys on a tour of the New River Gorge National Park's geological past. The natural environment of this park, which is home to one of the world's oldest rivers, shows a history spanning over hundreds of millions of years. And this is an image of the New River Gorge Bridge. The rise of the Appalachians. The tectonic orogeny was an important geological event that took place about 320 million years ago. During this time, the Appalachian Mountains were being pushed upward from the collision of the African and North American tectonic plates. And around this time, it was called the Tees River. The Tees River continued as these mountains climbed, slicing deeper into the ground and creating the wide valley that we now call the New River Gorge. This is an image of the endless wall, one of the oldest rivers in the world. The New River Gorge is one of the oldest rivers on Earth, with an estimated age of about 320 million years old and a length of about 320 miles long. The river is even older than the Appalachian Mountains themselves, which is interesting. The New River flows northward, which is much different from the majority of North American rivers, which flow southward. As the environment changed over millions of years, the New River maintained its original route, indicating that it had been formed before the mountains rose around it. The image is a topography view of the New River Gorge, and landscape shaped by time. Over millions of years, erosion has carved the gorge sheer cliffs and valleys. The erosion has created fluvial fans in some areas, and ancient formations became visible as the New River gradually slides deeper and cut through the rock layers. It was a slow but effective procedure that preceded the beautiful landscape we see today, produced the beautiful landscape we see today. This is an image of hikers on the Castle Rock Trail, exposing the Earth's surface. This terrain is still shaped by the natural processes even after the mountains were developed. The freeze-thaw cycle is a major contributing factor because water seeps into the cracks, freezes, expands, and slowly fractures the rock. Rainfall also shapes the gorge by triggering landslides, rockfalls, and erosions, which wears away the cliffs. This is an image of an eroding cliff at the New River Gorge. A look into the past. Earth's past has been preserved in rock layers at the New River Gorge. Sandstone, shale, and limestone make up the majority of the gorge's structure. All of these rocks were created by the ancient wetlands and shallow seas that once covered this region. These rocks give us a window into the prehistoric past by preserving fossils of early marine life, such as corals and brachiopods. This is an image of a few tree fossils found in the bedrock. Humans' imprint slash climate change. Even though climate change has affected many parts of the environment, the gorge seems to be immune to some of these effects. The varying degree in elevation creates a microclimate that allows for high levels of biodiversity, not elevation. This means the gorge will likely become a refuge for species that have been displaced by climate change. But on the other hand, human activity like buildings and deforestation has changed the terrain, which has accelerated erosion in certain areas. In order to preserve this unique geological landscape for future generations, conservation measures are now being taken, like reforestation and cleaning of the coal mines. Change is still happening today. The land is still being shaped by the New River today. The gorge continues to grow deeper as the water can keeps eroding the rock away. Also, Congress has recently added the name preserve to the park in 2001 to show the diversity of the national park. So why not take a trip to a park where the river, the cliffs, and the rock formations are all a part of the beautiful landscape that is forever changing? Here's an image of the New River Gorge National Park sign and a waterfall at the Dunlop Creek. Thank you.